So coming down to the continuation of recollecting previous knowledge, what we have learned in 7th and 8th standard. And I explained about grouping of the data, and we have done even for this numerical figures, grouping of the data. Just roughly, as I could remember, I have typed this. You can check in our previous class, we were having for this 60 students marks in mathematics. If we make class intervals as 0, 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, were the frequencies correct? 2 falling in 0 to 10, 10 falling between 10 to 20, 21 students falling between 20 to 30 marks, 30 to 40, 19 students, and 40 to 57 students, and 50 to 60, only one student who secured 50 out of 50. I hope it is right? Yeah, now moving on to the, observe that 10 occurs in both the classes, that is 0 to 10 as well as 10 to 20. But it is not possible that an observation can belong simultaneously, which means at a time, in two class intervals. It is not possible that 10 being present in 0 to 10 as well as 10 to 20. So what does it exactly? To avoid this, we adopt the convention, means we adopt one common understanding that this 10 will belong to higher class, that is 10 belongs to 10 to 20 rather 0 to 10. So for that only I explained you any class interval will give a meaning as lower limit included, upper limit excluded. So in a way, like I said, if I am taking 10 to 20, it means 10 is included, 20 is not included. Any observation, let's say x, coming between 10 to 20 class interval means that observation x is either equal to 10 or more than 10, but compulsory less than 20. This is the meaning of 10 to 20 class interval. So observe that the difference between the upper class limit and lower class limit for each of the class intervals 0 to 10, 20, 20, 10 to 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, it in all the cases, the difference is equal. Is it compulsory equal? This is what we learned in class 8. Cannot be. Can I consider without without that equality, or means inequalityness? Can I have in the class intervals? That is what you're going to learn in class 9. You learn that this class difference, the difference between upper limit and lower limit, which we call class width or class size. The class sizes, we were seeing them that equal in class 8 standard, whereas in 9th standard you are going to have unequalness of the class sizes or class widths. So moving on to the difference between the upper class limit and lower class limit is called the class width or class size. These are all important words, children, which you have to remember for the sake of objective type questions. If you want, you can note down, okay, by taking either a screenshot, or you can note down. If you want, I'll give you time to write down. The difference between the upper class limit and lower class limit is called the class size or the class width of that class interval. Next, moving on to the another important. So here I'm giving you a work. Study the following frequency distribution table and answer the questions given below. First question. Frequency distribution of daily income of 550 workers of a factory is given. Daily income between 100 to 125 rupees. 45 workers are waging, or their wages range from 100 rupees to 125 rupees. 125 to 150, 150 to 175, and 175 to 200. What is class size here? Children, can you tell me what is class size?
25, sir.
Very good.
25, sir.
25 rupees. Now, by studying this frequency distribution table, we are asked to say one by one the questions. The first question is that only. What is the size of the class intervals? It is 25, as you said. Second question. Which class has the highest frequency?
Sir, 200 to 225.
Very good. 200 to 225 rupees. That class interval has got maximum number of students. I mean, maximum number of workers. 140 members. Then third question. Which class has the lowest frequency?
Sir, 300 to
325, sir.
So 300 rupees to 325 rupees taken by only 20 members. So that has got a less number of people taking lowest frequency. Fourth question. What is the upper limit of the class interval? 250 to 275.
275.
Upper limit. Just it's a one number.
275, sir.
270. No, not 250.
275.
Upper limit. Upper limit is maximum.
Sir.
Upper limit means the maximum one. So
Yes, sir.
250 to 275. This is 250 is class called lower limit. 275 is called upper limit. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
In a class interval. Then moving on to fifth question. Which two classes have the same frequency?
152.
150 to 175 and 225 to 250.
Correct. So you know that here the class interval 150 to 175 has 55 members and 225 to 250 has 55 members. So those two class intervals have same frequency. Now let's move on to the another important question. Construct frequency distribution table. Okay, can you read?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, read that. I'm not able to
Construct
read
a
actually.
frequency distribution table for data on weights of 20 students of class using intervals 30 to 35 and 35 to 40.
Yes. Okay. Now, can you tell me the answer?
Sir, first we will make a table, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Do you write class
Shall I
of
provide you
frequency?
time for doing the table?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let us have
We should
3 to 4 minutes taking for doing the table. Do it. Do it. Let us all of you do it.
Sir, we will tell you only right, sir. All will do means it will not happen good, sir.
I'm asking you to do it on paper, not on screen. Okay, I'm asking you to do it on paper. Omkar is asking which chapter? This is statistics. This is third period, in fact.
Sir, please show previous slide, sir.
Okay, previous slide. This one. Piyush.
Yes, sir. Now you can change, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in 35 to 40, we should consider 40 also, sir.
Now I made a table.
35 to 39.
You do it, children. I'm actually asking you to do it. Construct a frequency distribution table for the weight of the students. 20 in number, taking class intervals such as 30 to 35, 35 to 40, and so on. Means they said class size as or class width as 5 and start from 30. Why do they ask us to start from 30 only? Why not from 0? It is because you watch here.
The lowest frequency is less than
Yes.
30.
Minimum observation. You learned in your class 7th minimum observation and maximum observation. What is maximum observation here? Can you tell me
Sir,
what is the maximum
65.
observation? 60?
65, sir.
65.
Now, do you know anything about the difference between minimum observation and maximum observation called as? Do you know?
Range, sir.
Yes, it is called range. Range of the given raw data. It is very important question again. Range of the given raw data is the difference between minimum observation to the maximum observation. Okay. And then when minimum observation is 31, I need not take 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30. So I straight away start from 30 to 35. And range divided by the class size what I have decided. For example, if I have decided class size as 5, 34 divided by 5 gives us 6.8. That means I must have minimum 7 class intervals taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minimum class intervals I must take 7. Okay, minimum 7. And more than that required because 65 to 70. 65 falls not in between 60 to 65. I need 8th one compulsory because 65 falls between 65 to 70. So, you know now, you have already done tally
How
marks.
you took a class size as 5 only, sir?
Okay, class size, it is not necessary that I must take 5 only. It can be taken 10, it can be taken 3, or it
Sir,
can be
if you
taken
take
2.
10, we will need a less.
Less the class intervals. But they asked us to take compulsory since in the given class in the given question itself 30 to 35, 35 to 40, and so on. So I am forced to take class size as 5. Okay. If it is not given, it's up to you to take. But there is another taking class size less when there is less data gives more better central tendency values. Okay, you are going to learn measure of central tendency in class 9th for group data. In your class 7th, you learned central tendency for ungrouped data. You learned range. After learning range, you found arithmetical mean.
Medium, sir.
Yes, mean, median, mode are called measure of central tendency. Okay. In class 8 also you did that. Finding mean,
Sir, I
median,
forgot
mode.
mean, median.
Yes, Chandru. Pardon, I couldn't get you.
Sir, I did not understand properly mean, median, mode, sir.
I will teach you once again as of now. Arithmetical mean. Okay, arithmetical mean, or it is called average. In general language, it is called average. Okay.
Adding of all things divided by total number of that, sir.
Yes, sum of the observations divided by
Observations divided by number
the
of
observations. This is called mean. Okay, you have learned this in class maybe 7th, and further in class 8th also might have revised to my knowledge. Anyways, so we will be learning for a ungrouped data. For ungrouped data, we do this way. Okay. Similarly, you learned one more called mode. What is this mode? Mode is an observation.
More number.
Yes, repeated for more number of times. An observation with the highest frequency is called mode. And later you learned about median. Median, if you want to understand, in class 7, you learned
Adding of
or
all
you have done one activity, whether I don't know, you have done it in class 7th or not, since you are there physically. Normally, whenever I will be making a children to understand median, I will tell a story like this, or I will make the children to do like this. Okay. See, somewhere you have got 99 students in your class 9. Okay. And I don't have time. I just have 2 minutes time to find out average height of your class. Okay. I want to find out average height of your class in 2 minutes. Normally what we do? If I want to find out height, how do I do?
You will add all students' height by number of students.
Correct, na? But how much time will it take to find out the height of the people? After finding 99 members' height, I have to add them and divide them by 99. Will I take 2 minutes or more than that?
Sir, almost half an hour.
Yes. But I have only 2 minutes time to do this. How can I do it then?
Sir, n+1 divided by 2.
I know n plus 1 divided by 2. What is that? N plus 1 divided by 2. What is this n plus 1 divided by 2?
Sir, to find the median.
No, not
The
that.
number of students are n
No,
number of students.
not n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. You are saying somewhere close by, half answer it is. Okay, no problem. See, I'll come down to another simple. You have got only 2 minutes now. And do I go for measuring all the people's height? Yeah, I'm understanding. You are coming closer, Chandru. You are coming closer, Harsh. Yeah.
Sir,
Tell.
means the like the digits should be high, sir. Like highest minus lowest divided by 2.
No. I want to find out average height of 99 students in your class in 2 minutes. This is my simplest work.
Sir, all add all heights and how many numbers of students are there, divide by that.
Kanishk, you already understood that if I take the finding height of the students, adding them, dividing it by 99 takes more time, not 2 minutes. It takes half an hour minimum. You already understood that. So what is the easiest way?
Sir, arrange them in ascending order and take the middle number.
Very good. Somebody is coming close. Virupanna or Kanishka?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Piyusha. Kanishka. Okay. See, arranging them in ascending order means what? I'm not getting that.
From lowest height to highest.
Yeah. उसको हमारी फौजी भाषा में क्या बोलते हैं? What do you call in our
Height wise.
come on, fall in height wise. This is how you say, na?
Sir.
Okay. You will be taken to 99 cadets will be taken to ground or maybe quadrangle and given an instruction. Come on, cadets, height wise, fall in one line. Fall in once, fall in one line, height wise. The moment you say height wise, fall in one line, all 99 students will stand. That may take 1 minute, maybe 1.5 minutes. Okay. So the rest 30 seconds I have, I will immediately go to the middlemost fellow. How can I go middlemost fellow? The middlemost fellow lies, since it is odd number, it is n plus 1 by 2. That 50th fellow. I'll go to that 50th fellow. Understood? That 50th fellow, I will find out only his height. And that is its average height of the class. Understood?
Sir, if members are in even number.
Yeah, good question, Pritam, good question. Now, but I gave specifically 99 students, thinking that you will ask me such question again. See,
Sir, if
now,
there are
do you know
even
what
numbers
is
in
median? Now, do you know what is median as of now?
Middle
Yes, sir.
value.
Yes,
Middle.
arranging numbers in ascending order, reaching the exact middle
Middle
one.
point.
Yes.
That middle one becomes the median. Suppose if the number of students are 99, that is odd number, it is easy to say 50th fellow. But if there are even number of students, how to do it? That is a good question. Now, I am doing it for this 20 fellows. These 20 fellows are even number, correct? Now, you arrange them in ascending order.
N by 2, sir.
Yes.
N by 2 we will do.
We will go for, see, 20 fellows are there now. I have, whenever even number, arranging. Now, 31 is the smallest one, then 33. Okay, 31 for ones here, 33 here, then 34 here. So 34. Then where is the another number? Any bigger?
36, sir.
36 here. Then 38 or 37, is there any? 38. 1.
38, sir.
38 for
Sir,
second
another
time.
39.
Okay,
Another
38 only?
is sir.
And how many 38s are there? 2 38s are there, na?
39, sir.
39 for ones here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'll go for next coming
40.
to 40. 40 here.
41.
41 here.
42.
41, 42 where it is? 42 here. And 43 do we have? 44 we have.
44, sir.
44.
47.
Then 47. 46 is there?
48, sir.
Yes, sir. 46 is
47,
there.
46 is not there.
Yeah, 46 is here. Here it is, 46. Then 47. 47. Okay,
48, sir.
48 is here. Okay,
49.
okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
249, sir.
Now, 249s are there? Huh?
Yes, sir.
149 here.
Yes, sir.
Another 49 is here. So, हो गया. और कौन सा आएगा अब 49 के बाद? 53.
53, sir.
53. Then 53 के बाद 55. Then 55 के बाद 60. 60. Then 60 के बाद 65. Last fellow. Now, you try to observe what we did here. See, arrange them in ascending order. And I have 20 fellows. 20 by 2 tells me 10th. The 10th fellow. Okay. And
90.
1,
Right
2,
angle.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
42, sir.
8,
42.
9,
सही
10. This is 10th fellow.
है ना
42.
Okay.
सही ना
And I have to find out the 10th fellows here, this side.
Height.
How many are there?
ये लगा
I have this side.
60
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
9,
10.
10.
So this is called 11th fellow from the ascending order, correct?
X is equal to 30.
So 10th fellow and 20 plus 2 by 2, either you can say like that, or if it is even number, 10th fellow and next to that fellow.
ये सिस्टम
So,
कोची बाकी चली equal to
n by 2,
ये 90 इतना देर से हम बहुरहान ये बाकी चली
n by 2 plus 1 to fellow. Okay. If n is even. Now their average, I have to take average of the 10th fellow and 11th fellow. How to find out average? So 42 plus 44, two numbers I'm taking, I'm adding them. That means I have to divide by 2. Sum of the numbers and number of the numbers. Average is always sum of the observations by number of observations. 10th and 11th only 2 fellows. So the 2 fellows are added and by 2. So it is 43 is the average weight. Have you understood how to do? If n is even. Okay, Pritam?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Avinash?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you can explain also.
Yes, sir.
See, Avinash, what I said, when the number of observations are odd, the only one fellow straight away will go. Like when 99 students were there, 50th fellow we took. But when the number of observations are even in number, what to do to find median? When the number of observations are even, then we will arrange them in ascending order as it is, but median will be average of 2 fellows. Average of 2 fellows. Who are the 2 fellows? The 2 fellows are,
42 and
n is even, n by 2th fellow and next to n by 2th fellows. N by 2th means if the 20 fellows are there, 20 by 2 is 10 and next fellow of 10 is 11th. So n by 2th fellow as well as n by 2 plus 1. So their average will become median. Now have you understood, Avinash?
Yes, sir.
Sir, range and average are same, sir.
What did you say? Median? Shrikant, tell me, Shrikant.
Sir, range and average are same, sir.
No, range is different. Range is the difference between maximum to the minimum in the raw data. Range is 65 minus 31 is the range. 34 is the range. But average is arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is sum of the observations upon number of observations. Okay, they both are different.
Sir, same, sir.
ಏನಪ್ಪ ಪಿಯೂಷ್ क्या हुआ?
Sir, mean and average are same, sir.
Mean and average are same. Average is in general language. In statistical language, it is called arithmetic mean. Okay. Now, here with this mean, median, mode of raw data, we will go for another important topic here. How to group the data, you know, na? Now tell me what is the frequency of 30 to 35? How many are falling? Tell me how many are falling between 30 to 35?
3, sir.
3, sir.
35 to 40?
3, sir.
3, sir. 4. 4, 4, sir.
4, 4.
Sir, 4.
Sure,
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 4, sir.
Next.
40 to 45?
4, sir.
4,
4,
sir.
4.
45 to 50?
5, sir. 5.
50 to 55?
1, sir. 1.
55 to 60?
1, sir. 1.
60 to 65?
1,
1,
sir.
sir.
1, sir. Next one.
1,
1,
sir.
sir.
1.
65 to 70?
1, sir.
Sir.
Sure? No.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Because all will add up to 20, sir.
ओके, बट ऐसा भी होना है, पहला हमको यहाँ पे 40 कहाँ पे आएगा? 40 इधर आएगा, 38 इधर आएगा, 33 इधर आएगा,
Sir, in this
48 इधर
mode
आएगा, 60 इधर
45,
आएगा,
50 is the mode na, sir.
53 इधर आएगा, 31 इधर आएगा, 46 इधर आएगा, 34 इधर, 36 इधर, 49 इधर, 41 इधर, 55 इधर, 49 here, 65 here, 42 here, 44 here, 47 here, 38 is here, 39 is here. So 3, 4, 4, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is correct. Understood?
Yes,
You have to always
Yes,
have
sir.
the clarity in grouping the data without
Sir, in
knowing.
this mode is 4550 na sir.
Chandru, pardon?
Sir, in this mode is 4550 class group
No,
na
no,
sir.
no, no, no. That is for raw data, not for group data. Okay? Raw data is different and group data is different. Finding mean,
Sir, it
median,
is only
mode.
for raw data, sir.
Yes. See, once you grouped the data, finding mean, median, mode, you have not learned yet. You will be learning in class 10th, not even in class 9th. Okay? What you found for raw data, mode for raw data. This is for group data. In class 9th, you have only grouping the data and finding arithmetical mean. In class 10th, you will find mode as well as median. Okay? Now,
Sir,
let's
means mode and median can be only found for group data, sir.
no, it can be found. It can be found for, it can be find. It can be find for even group data also. But you have not learned yet that formulae and finding it method.
Sir,
Okay?
Sir, what
in
is
this
mode?
raw data, sir, 49 is the mode na sir.
No. What do you say? 49 is mode, as you are
Yes,
saying,
sir.
since it is repeated for 2 times.
Yes, sir.
Is it 49 repeated for 2 times?
Yes, sir.
38 also repeated
38
for 2
also
times, sir.
repeated for 2 times.
Sir, these two are modes, sir.
Remember, mode for raw data is a it's a vague, we say vague thing. Vague way of finding central tendency is finding mode for raw data. Okay?
Sir, what is mode?
Mode. Who is
in
asking
telemark
mode?
5,
क्या है
sir,
mode
you
करके?
should take
अनुराग
up or down, sir.
कौन पूछे mode क्या है करके? पीयूष है?
Srikanth.
Srikanth. Srikanth, mode for raw data is an observation repeated for most number of times. Okay?
Sir, in telemark 5, you should take up or down, sir, that line 5.
ಏನ್ ಆಕಾಶ್ ಯಾವುದು?
5
ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ
ಐತಲ್ರಿ
ಮಾರ್ಕಾ?
sir.
ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಹಿಂಗ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಹೊಡಿಯೋದಾ?
ಐದನೇದಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ತೊಳೆದು
ಹೆಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ತಮ್ಮ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಹಿಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ?
Yes, sir.
bunch of 5 ತರ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓಕೆ?
Sir, in this raw data, 49 is mode, no, sir?
Yes, not only 49, even 38 is also repeating but 2 times. So 38 can also be a mode. Correct na? So we have mode being a vague, andre sariyadantadu alla anta. Okay, vague way of finding central tendency. Okay, mode of raw data. You will come to know later how to find for group data median mode. Okay, in class 10th. Now, moving on to the here bars with the difference. Let us again consider the grouped frequency distribution of the marks obtained by 60 students in mathematics. This was the one. And further, how to draw graph. What we call the graph drawn for group data with bars. It is called
Bar graph.
no, histogram. Okay, it is called histogram. Understood? What is the difference between bar graph and histogram? Bar graphs will
Sir,
have
bar graphs have
Histograph
gaps,
will
sir.
be this.
Sir, there will be gap between two bars.
yes,
But in
gap
histogram, there
between
will be no gap.
They don't have any
exactly.
bag.
Exactly. Bar graph is drawn for raw data. Histogram is drawn for group data. In bar graph, there will be the gap between the bars. In histogram, no gap will be there. Understood?
Sir,
Huh.
sir,
you
we
draw
can
this
draw
graph?
line histograph also, sir.
Histogram.
Sir, they will draw line graph, sir. Line
Adu
graph, na, sir.
frequency polygon. It is frequency polygon. You'll come to know how to draw frequency polygon in 8th only you learned. Okay, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Remember, what is frequency polygon? I will explain you in
Sir,
the
that
next
we
class.
cannot draw here, sir.
We can draw. See, remember frequency polygon, the midpoint of this bars top you will have, they will be added. I mean, they will be joined, in fact.
Sir, all will be connected, sir.
Yeah, they will be joined or connected. This is
Sir,
frequency.
how did you draw this graph, sir?
Frequency polygon. How did I draw? Histogram.
Graph.
Isn't it?
Yes,
Piyush,
sir.
देखो बहुत आसान है फ्रीक्वेंसी पॉलीगॉन आई मीन सॉरी हिस्टोग्राम ड्रा करने का. ओके ओके पहला ये पता है ना आपको?
Yes,
ये
sir.
क्या है? फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टेबल फॉर द ग्रुप डाटा. करेक्ट ना? जहां पे
Yes,
हमको
sir.
क्लास इंटरवल्स है और उसका कंसर्न फ्रीक्वेंसी है. ओके ये याद रख लो. 0 to 10 2, 10 to 20 10, 20 to 30 21, 30 to 40 19, 40 to 50 7, 50 to 60 1. ओके ये याद रखना. मैं भी लिख के रखूंगा, मुझे भी चाहिए, मैं भूल जाता हूं इसलिए मैं लिख के रखूंगा. So 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. तो 10, 21, 19, 7 and 1. Okay. And total 60 students. और इसके बाद ग्राफ लेना पता है. ग्राफ में काटी क्या बोलते हैं, एक्स एक्सिस वाई एक्सिस लेना पता है आपको. ओके
Yes, sir.
उसके बाद देख लो हिस्टोग्राम वर्टिकली ड्रा कर रहे हैं हम, तब एक्स एक्सिस के ऊपर क्लास इंटरवल्स आएगा. ओके इसका मतलब हमको मार्क्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आएगा, है ना? वो 0 to 10 वो मार्क्स ही था, तो ये बन जाएगा 0, यहां से यहां तक 10, यहां से यहां तक 20, यहां से यहां तक 30, 40, 50 and 60. You have got this marks of the students taken on x-axis. Is it clear to you now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, number of students taken on y-axis, which means frequency will come on y-axis 5. So on x-axis 1 unit becomes 10 marks. On y-axis 1 unit becomes 5 students. Okay, so I have taken 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 students. Maximum are 21 students in a class interval. So I have got 25 enough now. Now,
Yes, sir.
0 to 10, I have this bar because only 2 students, 1, 2, 2 students. And 10 to 20, I have 10 students. 20 to 30, I have 21 students. Okay, 30 to 40, I have 19 students. And 40 to 50, 7 students. And 50 to 60, only 1 student. Is it clear how to draw now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is
sir.
the method of drawing histogram. Okay, the moment you draw histogram, compulsory you must write scale, what is taken on x-axis, what is taken on y-axis, and you must write title of the histogram, just like bar graph. Okay, title of the histogram also must be written. Now, last 5 minutes to end our session, and you will come to know what is frequency polygon. Okay, frequency polygon. Remember children, you might have seen in cricket, runs scored in 1 over. First over, second over, third over, fourth over, fifth over, sixth over. Have you seen that? Runs scored will be like histogram only. Have you seen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
After that, they will show you run rate. Run rate. What is this run rate? That run rate is a frequency.
Runs per over, sir.
Yes. How the scores are scored in per over, like a line, it will be shown. Understood? That is frequency polygon.
Yes, sir.
One sort of frequency polygon will come. How to draw that? It is drawn between class mark and frequency. What is class mark? You know, class interval 0 to 10, the average of lower limit, upper limit by 2, that average will give class mark. Okay. So next, 10 plus 20 by 2. 10 plus 20 by 2 is 15. 20 plus 30 by 2, 25. 30 plus 40 by 2, 35. 40 plus 50 by 2, 45. 50 plus 60 by 2, 55. So these are the class marks. So 5 comma 2, 15 comma 10, 25 comma 21, 35 comma 19, 45 comma 7, 55 comma 1. You watch that, they are the points. It's a point 5 comma 2. It is a point 15 comma 10. It is a point 25 comma 21. It is a point 35 comma 19. And this is a point 45 comma 7. And it is a point 55 comma 1. Where abscissa is class mark and ordinate is frequency. That points, if you join, you will get a frequency polygon. Is it clear to you all? Put a thumbs up if it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, put a thumbs up if it is clear to children. That's good. That's good. Now, you know how to draw frequency polygon also. Frequency polygon is drawn for the group dot. And tomorrow we will revise by studying one question on frequency polygon, and further important terminologies present in class 9th. We will go ahead. क्या हुआ पीयूष? Q thumbs down. बता दो मुझे.
Sir, your frequency 2 you took, sir. 10, 20 or 19 you took. How it came, sir?
कौन सा? वो तो मैं ऑलरेडी बताया ना, वो याद रख लो, याद रख लो, याद रख लो, लिख के रखो.
Sir,
यहाँ पे देखो, यही था ना वो.
understood, sir. Last
21, 19, 7, 1 यही था.
Yes.
तो पीयूष, मैं वही तो बताया था आपको याद रखने के लिए. यहाँ पे 5 आएगा, वो क्लास मार्क है. कैसा आएगा पता है क्या? 5 क्लास मार्क. मैं ऑलरेडी बताया ना, क्लास मार्क. क्लास मार्क इज एन एवरेज बिटवीन लोअर लिमिट एंड अपर लिमिट. So upper limit plus lower limit by 2. So 0 plus 10 by 2, which is 5. So similarly 10 plus 20 by 2, 15 आएगा. 20 plus 30 by 2, 25 आएगा. 35 आएगा. 45, 55. So these are the class marks. So the points 5 comma 2, 15 comma 10. This is frequency. Class mark comma frequency will be the points which you are going to join. Have you understood here? These are the points and taken and joined. Okay. Any doubt, Piyush? Still thumbs down or thumbs up?
Thumbs up, sir.
Okay. तो समझ में नहीं आए तो पूछ लो बेटा. Okay. तो क्लास मार्क कमा फ्रीक्वेंसी ओ पॉइंट को समझने, I mean